What are the top 5 things that helped me overcome my fear of becoming a freelancer? That's what we're going to get into today. Hey, I'm Elijah, and I've been a freelancer for over 6 years now, and I want to share some of the biggest issues that I've faced early on in my freelancing career and that I was able to overcome so that hopefully you can learn from what worked for me and it can help you in your own freelancing career. Before we start, I just want to say that if you like this content, please give it a like and subscribe. That'll really help this young channel grow, and it'll let me know to keep making more content like this. All right, number 1, the first thing that helped me overcome my fear of becoming a freelancer was just educating myself on the realities of freelancing. This means learning about everything about it. I was just researching and soaking up knowledge on what the freelancer lifestyle meant, what kind of attitude changes I would have to have, the attitude of becoming my own boss. I didn't fully understand that until I started actually freelancing and living that life. So the first one is just learning about the world of freelancing, doing a lot of reading and watching YouTube videos, and just getting over this fear that I could do this too. It's not some totally strange lifestyle. So that's number 1. The second thing that helped me overcome my fear of getting started with freelancing and progressing was just seeking out knowledge and experience from others. So I didn't know that many people. I think I knew a couple people that were freelancers. So for me, I had to go and search online, and I just would go on YouTube and read a ton of blogs just to get inspiration and guidance and tips and strategies from other people about what worked in their freelancing career, how they were able to transition to freelancing successfully and support themselves financially and all that stuff. So I think number 2, for me, it was getting around other people. Even if I couldn't get around them in person physically, it was forming a virtual community, even if I wasn't directly talking with these people. And I was involved in some little communities, Facebook groups, things like that. So number 2 is just absorbing other people's experiences and, interacting and learning that way. So the third thing that helped me overcome my fear of becoming a freelancer and growing on that path was to take small steps to build my confidence. So for me, actually when I started, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do exactly. I knew I could write decently, and I had been complimented on my writing before, so I thought, why not just try that? That's a whole nother video, how I got down that path. But the third thing is just taking small steps to build my confidence in my skill and my ability to be a freelancer and act professionally and build my reputation. So small steps meant I started just taking small projects and just trying to get my first 5-star reviews on Upwork and getting some confidence and some positive feedback, knowing that I could do a decent job and someone would like it and pay me for it and give me a good rating. And those small steps built a little bit of confidence in me that I could go on and take bigger writing projects and, feel more confident that I could write better and do well on the platform and just be a good professional. And part of building confidence leads to this next point, which is number 4, and maybe this is one of the most important ones, and that is seeking out professional development opportunities, upskilling yourself, raising your abilities, your know-how, your tech skills, whatever niche you're in freelancing, whether that's content writing, copywriting, web development, coding. It could be anything, even if you're customer support or a virtual assistant, knowing the tool inside and out within that niche. What software is used, what are the kind of the processes in that world that can help a business or a client. In terms of writing, for me, it was really about studying the craft of writing from a business perspective. Obviously, there's different kinds of writing, so content writing. And so it was just kind of studying and learning about blogging and writing content for the internet. And then, copywriting is a whole kind of different world where it's writing to sell. So it's more about psychology, and that is a whole world that, I'm still learning a lot about that. And so really upskilling yourself and improving who you are as a professional, it's going to build so much confidence, and it's going to open up a world of new opportunities where you can, just make a lot more money, attract a lot more clients to you because you have the skill that they need. They're willing to pay, more money for it because it's a really valuable skill, and they don't have someone in their business to do that for them or do it well enough. So they're looking for an expert like you. So the more that you can become an expert, that builds just so much confidence. The last one I have on this list for today, and that's to set clear goals of where you want to be, where you want to get to as a freelancer, and then try and create a plan to get there. So for me, when I started out, my first goal was just to earn my first paycheck, which was probably, I could go back and look, it was probably, $30 for the week or something on Upwork. But that was the first goal. And, it was just to see, okay, this can work at least a little bit. Just keep giving it a shot. And actually, when I first started out, I was living kind of on the beach in Mexico for about 6 months in just like little huts on the beach. And, my goal at the time was, I think it was, if I could earn $30 a day, 5 days a week, then I could survive. Because really, if you had about $600 a month, you could get by. You could scrape by living very frugally, like a hobo with a laptop on the beach in Mexico. And that's what I was doing at first. Don't judge me. Maybe it's a good way to live. I probably don't want to go back to scraping by at that level, but it was also a beautiful experience. So I had the goal of earning $30 a day or $600 a month US. And then, later my goals started to raise. I wanted to earn more per hour. And so now my hourly rate is more than my daily goal was back then. So it's just all about realizing your potential of where you could be. You can look at what other freelancers are doing. What are some of the top freelancers in your niche? How much are they charging? How much money have they earned in total? Look at some of their projects, and you'll be inspired by how much money some people are getting paid on Upwork specifically. And then how can you get there? Do you need to upskill yourself? Do you need to study and learn a whole new thing, or can you just work on building the skill that you have right now? Or do you just need to work more hours and find more clients? So those are the top 5 things I would say. Let's put in one little bonus one, number 6, and that is getting my first long-term clients. So when you first start out on Upwork, it's really hustling to just constantly get a steady flow of new business, and you're constantly hunting for new business. But once you get some long-term clients where they want to just pay you every week for week after week and month after month, even if you're not earning that much money from that client, it's still such a relief to get that consistent work from the same source. You don't have to relearn the whole process every time. You don't have to go hunt and grind for new clients every day. That is a big relief, and that's a big boost to your confidence in this whole lifestyle. So that was 5 things plus one bonus that helped me overcome my fear of becoming a freelancer. So hopefully those can help you in some way if you're just starting your freelancing journey, or maybe you're frustrated and it's not going well, or maybe you're just playing around with the idea of becoming a freelancer. Maybe some of these things that worked for me, helped me, can help you too. So be sure to give this a like, and please subscribe if you like this kind of content. It's going to help this channel a lot. I really do appreciate it. And I've got a lot more content coming in the near future. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.